was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name your U.S. representative. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the capital of your state? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or Not practice a religion. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who vetoes bills? The President. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the governor of your state now? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one war Fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15.